just putting a rake through the swim here on the Grand Western or Tiverton Canal. Nothing unusual about that, you might think. Quite a good way of bringing in the fish, especially the tench, but today is not really a regular occasion at all because we've got Mr. Hugh Miles coming down. Fishing royalty really, if like me you're a fan of a passion for angling and all the great stuff he's done for BBC Wildlife as well. So yeah, just want to make sure we give him the best possible chance of getting some bites. I think he's going to love this place. The other thing I'm going to do, of course, despite from staring at the bottom, is just put in a bit of bait. So I've got some hemp seed, going down the traditional route really here, and a pint of not especially fresh but still semi-wriggly maggots. I might also put in some corn and other bits as well, just to give the big fish something to hang over. Never a bad idea if you're coming here pleasure fishing. In fact, quite a good strategy. Round here, we've just got the Globe pub about that way, is to put in a load of bait, put the rake through, go to the pub, have a pint, have some food, come back in a couple of hours, and hopefully there'll be some fish waiting for us. I would suggest probably a double worm to start with. Oh, it's looking really nice. We've also got Mr. Keith Armishaw here of Angling Heritage in the red corner. My prediction, chaps, is that Hugh, you're in the spot for tench there. But I've also fed some bait to the right, and I think
big rudd.
I think you get a rudd there. Yeah, I've seen a couple of really nice ones that come in on the bait. We'll see. Got all the goodies going on here. Is that your favourite bait, Hugh, for tench? Bit of worm, a bit over some chop.
A worm, a choppy worm, and a bit of hemp seed. They love hemp seed.
They do, don't they? Keeps them grubbing around, all right. There you go. Oi! So what do you think of the canal then? It's a bit tasty, isn't it?
Beautiful. It's really beautiful. With the native little water lily and the big lilies.
Yeah, yeah.
Lots of young moorhens, mallards.
Oh, you got a chick there?
Heading north.
Oh, that's some stretching the elastic perch. Whee! Yeah, predictable on the worm, hey? Really classic looking, isn't he? Hook come out?
Oh yeah. Starfish today.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, lovely.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Well then, Keith.
Oh, pleased with that.
Happy with that, eh?
Yep. Proper one.
Right, come on, somebody. How long have we been here? A couple of hours. Conditions are looking a bit more favourable, aren't they? And we're getting some bubbles now at least. Getting some weed. Oh yeah. We've done the next angler a favour there, Hugh. Ooh, hello. It's a bed of something, isn't it? It's a good fish, that, Keith. Ooh. Good stuff. Interestingly, Hugh, because I know as a pole and match angler here, we use quite fine rigs, but actually it's quite a good way to get through the really tiny stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Bit clunky, but
A little bit clunky.
If they come up and lift, then
Yeah.
It
But-
should do. If the tench is big enough.
It should just take the whole lot, yeah, but sometimes it is just getting through some of the little stuff. They're absolutely hordes of fry, aren't there? It's good to see, but your practicalities, hey?
Yeah. I need a swan shot, really, I think.
You reckon?
Yeah.
It's another perch. They're alright, they make us smile, don't they?
Yeah.
They're funny looking.
Whoa.
Whee! Amazing. Yeah, that's selective bait of double worm, eh? The trouble is yeah, gorgeous little fish.
Yeah.
Look at that. What excuses have we got for not catching a tench?
We weren't here early enough. The moon wasn't.
Yeah.
We packed up too early. The low pressures put them off.
Yeah.
Changeable weather. Tide's wrong.
I think, yeah. Maybe actually raked it a bit early. Maybe they did their eating while we were doing ours in the pub. I don't know. Take your pick, really. It's just not quite happening, is it? It looks really good if you're a tench.
Somebody should tell them that it's good.
Yeah, well, if you're a perch. Now, you've got to keep topping. I think these perch are eating, probably even rather eating quite a lot of food, you know, so I suspect they're clearing out a lot of this stuff, and we want some stuff to be left for the tench. Very much keep feeding until they arrive. And again, you're the Pied Piper of perch. For once, they wolfed the bait down. They're pretty fish, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really pretty.
Childhood fish.
Really
Smashing.
quite glorious, aren't they? It's a splashy something, isn't it, Hugh? What you... Roach. Oh, not a bad roach either. Your favourite.
Yeah. Can't beat a good redfin.
Gorgeous. What have you got? There we go. Oh, that is a lovely canal roach. Look at that. Again, funny looking tench, but you can't grumble at a fish like that, eh, Keith?
No, I'm very happy with that.
Hugh, where can we find your blogs? You've done a big one on Swift quite recently, haven't we?
Yeah, it's out there, and yeah, it seems very popular. So Hugh Miles 9 is it? I think. Blogspot.
If you Google Hugh Miles blogs, but I'm sure people will find you.
Yeah, or just Hugh Miles, I think it comes up.
And what's coming up next? Of course, you can also find you on the recent Earth series, can't you?
Life on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not available yet. That's we don't know when it's going to be transmitted.
Okay. Oh, but we can look out for that.
It's
perhaps.
called Dave Attenborough's Greatest Adventure.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I filmed for Life on Earth a lion hunt.
Ah, okay. Yeah, you were saying earlier about the lions. So we don't want to give you any spoilers, but that'll be well worth looking out for. That sounds exciting.
Yeah, it's,
you get really up close to them.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, and David was very excited by it when he saw it. So. And it's got the famous gorilla sequence of him cuddling gorillas. So that's the big highlight of the film. But there's lots of other bits about his history of his career in television.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Because he's 99 years old now.
Yes, yeah.
So
and still working amazingly.
yeah, he's doing wonderful work. It's going to be so sad for the world when he goes, like losing the Queen.
Oh, yeah, in institutions.
Done so much for the world.
Yes, indeed.
But hopefully, he hasn't finished yet.
Yeah.
A few more years, maybe.
Yeah. Just while we're having a bit of a lull in the action here, I should also mention Angling Heritage and just let people who are not familiar with it know what it is. It's a fantastic project. It gathers together a lot of amazing archive material. Just tell us a bit more, Keith, for those who are not familiar with it. You can find us all online, can't you, at your...
Yeah, anglingheritage.org. That's our website. It was started just over 10 years ago. Really started when my wife and I met Fred Taylor and Fred Buller and wanted to record them because their lives are so interesting, and that was made into a book with a CD inside it called Recollections 1, and that was sold quite well, and the money for that was used to start Angling Heritage. And we've been trying to preserve angling history, really, both articles, letters, films, recordings.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's getting to a point now where we need new software because it's grown so much. We've got several hundred films you can watch online.
And quite a lot of items and things as well. You know, I think we forget how important this is because, of course, Britain has not really got. We've got so much heritage there, but we've not really got any sort of official angling museum, have we, or collection, or.
There's lots of little museums, like there's a carp museum at Horseshoe Lake, and I think Piscatorial Society have got one, but there isn't a national one, which we're crying out for.
Yeah.
And we'd be quite happy to hand over our stuff to a national museum if it could be pulled together.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting quite old now, so is everybody else involved. Chris Yates is our patron, Des is Taylor's a trustee as well, and we've got other people like Reg Talbot, he's an accountant, and we're all doing it purely for the love of sport, because none of us make a penny out of it.
No, it's important. A lot of this is recorded, isn't it? Just so it isn't lost, really.
It is. And the problem is, when most of the people who we know with great stories pass on, the families are very upset and aren't in a...
Whoa!
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
It's me distracting you.
That was a good fish too. That was a really nice fish.
Sorry.
Anyway, some things are more important.
Yeah.
When people...
I'll let you concentrate, but people can go to Angling Heritage online. You can Google Angling Heritage Project, or
if you've got letters or stories or things like that, please send them to us. We don't want valuable items. We're not in the business of having a professional museum. What we are in the business of is preserving as many angling stories as we can and making them available online for the next generations. And it goes so quickly.
Yeah.
You know, we were saying earlier, there's quite a lot of people carp fishing now, but how many of them know who Richard Walker is?
Yeah,
it wasn't long ago when he caught his record fish, but that information disappears unless someone preserves
Absolutely,
it.
we take it for granted, but actually coarse and carp fishing and the way we do it are very sort of quite uniquely British things, aren't they, a lot of the time, and part of our heritage. But
yes, and it's not just the superstars we want or know about valuable items to tackle. It's some really great stories that are out there about which show. I mean, one that springs to mind is if you read Bickerdyke's book, he was on about his days when he was fishing. If it was freezing, he got his man to thaw his rings out by putting it in his mouth, which tells you a lot about fishing, how it was done in that era. And those are the sort of stories we should be saving for the future. It's the culture and the history.
Yeah. So anyway, check out Angling Heritage.
Yes, please. And any support you think you can give us, either by donation or just as a volunteer to help us pull things together, we'd be glad to hear from you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What you got there? Skimmer.
Funny old lumpy skimmer.
Yeah. Oh, you're a very strange looking thing.
He's got big muscles.
Yeah.
Right.
Looks like he's eating a golf ball. Anyway, we'll pop him straight back.
Yep.
Adios. Yeah. What's your feeling on keep nets?
Keep nets.
Yeah, because we're not using one today, are we? Because the water's quite warm. But personally, I think I sometimes quite like looking at my catch. But when it comes to this part of the year, it's not really necessary, is it?
And the water temperature's hot.
Yeah.
No, I managed to get them banned from our club at Wimbledon.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I put it forward and.
Well, unless you're fishing a competition, you don't really.
Left as a result, but it's your choice. But I think it's harmful for fish. When you release them, is you've got a bag of roach, and the pike are waiting there.
Oh yeah.
Stunned and disorientated, and you go and the pike whack them straight away.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's unavoidable in competitions, isn't it? But I think I'm with you on that, especially midsummer. If you don't absolutely need a keep net, you don't have to use one. Yeah.
I haven't used one for a long time.
Yeah. Well, there you go. We've had no tench, but we've had a lot of variety. I mean, thanks, gents, for your company. It's been a really nice day on the Tiverton Canal.
It's a beautiful place to fish. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, you have to come back. Maybe at 6 o'clock in the morning next time, and not 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, yeah.
I think 6 o'clock in the evening would be better for me than 6 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, now. Have a lovely day with
we
great
did-
company. So thank you.
Good stuff.